Hey everyone, Mr. Overon here with Mr. Overon's Tarot Reading Services. And I know that it's been a little while since I've done a video, but today I wanted to show you a quick, simple, powerful, and effective uh, spell item that will help to consistently rid your home of negativity, will alert you if there's any kind of danger or any kind of malice heading your direction, and will just act in the place of utilizing sage or protective incense and barriers and stuff. It's just one of the many things that I use in my home that I've made myself that work along with the wardings and the house spirit and everything else. So what you're going to need is a jar of any size that I preferably like glass, but you could do it with a plastic jar, but it needs to be transparent. You need to be able to see through it. Then you're going to use full moon water or holy water with a little bit of salt, and then you're going to mix in your saliva and add a piece of protective stone or crystal. Hematite works the best for this, especially if it is magnetic. And here it is right here. So you see how I have that little piece of hematite in there, and it's magnetic. And it's a little dusty. But what happens is if there's any kind of disturbance or whatever, the water will end up getting kind of cloudy. You can't see it right now, but like if there's any kind of malice or negative energy that comes toward you, this water will become very cloudy and not as clear. And what happens is that as energy is absorbed into this vessel, it is cleaned and purified. You don't ever change this water out. It just stays as is. It is a sealed jar spell. And so the energy comes in because it's driven in here to the hematite by the magnetic force. And every so often, like if you're not allowed to burn incense or you can't really burn sage where you're at, this makes perfect sense. You could just go around and shake it in your house, shake it around your home, and you just do this until you feel like everything is gone. Think of it like a magical vacuum. And I don't know if you can see all the particulates that are inside the water here or not, if it's picking up. But this was pure filtered rainwater. There was nothing else added into this except for the salt. And this has been in my home working for the past, I'd say, maybe 8 or 9 years. And every so often I just go around and I just shake this. I have multiple of these all around the house. So this one is the one that I keep in my living room because I have a lot of open space in my living room. The very first thing that my door opens to is this jar because it sits in front of my television. So my door is on this wall here. My TV and everything is right there. And so as soon as it opens, bam, that energy is taken in and it's purified and it's cleansed. Now, it does work a little bit differently during the winter months just due to the cold and the barometric pressure and all that other stuff. But this has kept my home free and clear of a lot of different issues for quite some time. It's not going to stop like high-powered spirits or entities or whatever from coming into your home. It is going to stop a lot of that like low-level malice and people who are not very skilled with their witchcraft or their practices. So, evil eye and things like that, it's going to, you can just run it over yourself and it's going to pull that off of you. But higher level beings, you're still going to want other things put into place to help protect you. This, like I said, works very well for low energy spirits and entities, and just general malice thrown your direction. So I have one of these in the living room. I have one of them in the kitchen by my back door, and I have another one in my bedroom. And I have one in my bathroom. So the one in my bedroom is a little bit larger. It's a larger container, and it actually has a piece of hematite and a piece of quartz crystal in there. And with that one, it sits at my nightstand. And so it helps collect all the bad dreams and negative energies that try to attach to you at night. If I'm in a bad mood, or if I go to sleep upset or angry, I feel like it pulls that energy out of me and just stores it and nullifies it or whatever else. If you want to change your water out, you may do so. But like I said, this is self-contained. You don't ever have to change the water out. If you do change the water out, you want to put it on a tree or some kind of outdoor plant, because what that's going to do is it's going to automatically be absorbed by that natural green energy, take it back into the earth and nullify the energy and make it neutral. But once this is sealed, you don't have to do anything above and beyond that. One step that I did forget to mention is I did run sage over this and burn sage on the inside, holding it upside down, letting the sage smoke go up inside there, just to kind of clean it a little bit better. If sage isn't part of your practice, using Palo Santo, incense, whatever is part of your practice, to just give it that extra little bit of oomph. And then you can say a little prayer over it. Something as simple as, "Blessed Goddess, Mother Divine, I call upon your power to protect this house of mine. And by the power of elements and by the power of the element of water and earth, I hereby imbue this to be a protectant, as so above, as so below, so, whatever." And then that just adds another layer to it. So I have seen it where this thing is completely cloudy. It looked like baking soda water. I don't know if you've ever added baking soda and into some water to whip it up to drink it because you have heartburn or whatever, but it gets really super cloudy, and then within a day or so it'll dissipate. So that is one of my super quick, easy little spells that you can do. And, this is very unassuming. You just have some water sitting around. You can hide this easily behind some books or whatever else, but I just keep this right out on top of my television entertainment center, right where everyone can see it. No one's ever asked me about it or whatever else. Though a lot of my friends and family know that I'm a witch and that I have a lot of witchy stuff. But this is just one of those go-to quick and easy, simple, make it yourself items. The next item that I want to share with you is just kind of like a bonus thing, and can actually be done super cheap. And all you really need is a printer and a couple of picture frames. Now, I picked these picture frames up from the Dollar Tree back when it was still the Dollar Tree and they weren't doing Dollar Tree Plus or $1.25 or whatever. But I have these set up. So this is a silver frame for the goddess. And this is a picture that I found online that gave me a good feeling. I saw that and I was like, oh, that's the goddess. I have got to like print that out. That's my ideal of what the goddess looks like. And so the other one I have is my version or my representation of the god, and he is the, he kind of looks like Pan or whatever, and he's in the gold frame. Silver and gold are colors of the god and goddess, and so my, for me, the goddess is the moon, silver moon, god, gold, forest. So I keep these out where I can see them daily, and I acknowledge them daily in my day-to-day rituals and my daily affirmations. When I wake up to start my day, I go over in front of them and I just stand there for a moment and just like give thanks to them as like, just as part of my daily ritual. And they have a special little shrine that is very unassuming. It's the two pictures sitting next to each other, and that's pretty much it. There's a clock radio right under them, and people again haven't asked me anything about it. They've been there for years, and it's just my way of further enhancing my house to reflect who I am and to show my craft and to pay respect to the gods. And I also feel like, having a physical, visual representation of the Lord and Lady, God and Goddess, whatever terminology you want to use, just adds more spirit and more magic to your home. So those are just a few things that I have done, and I would love to hear like things that you have done for your home, and maybe we can incorporate them. Like maybe you can incorporate the jar into your home or the pictures into your home. Maybe there's something that you do that is specifically for your home or whatever. And I'd like to hear that. I would like to incorporate that maybe into my home, and let's stir the cauldron together and see what kind of magics we can create. So if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can put them in the comment section down below. If you would like to get a tarot reading from me, you can head on over to www.mroveron, that's MROVERON.com. And there's ways to find how to get tarot readings from me. There's a lot of information on there. And yeah, if you need to get a hold of me directly or personally, you can shoot me an email, mroveron@gmail.com. And until next time, I will talk to y'all later. Bye, witches.